So anyways, I guess I could start with my whole, yo, Erica, what equipment should I buy? Hey, Erica, should I buy an 8-inch machine? Should I buy a 6-inch machine? Hey, Erica, is a Cab King a good machine? Why did you buy Highland Park? Like a million bazillion questions. And I always say the same thing. It's like, look, if you have a bottomless budget and you just poop money, then go out and buy a brand new 8-inch top of the line machine. That's my advice to you. You might be running the risk that you don't fall in love with lapidary. So, but if you got a bottomless budget, I mean, you can always just sell it. But 9 times out of 10, someone who's getting into lapidary is like someone in my shoes who is a silversmith or an aspiring artist who doesn't have a whole ton of money to just piss away on a new hobby. So I always say the same thing. Go on Facebook Marketplace. Not Facebook Marketplace. Scratch that. Reverse it. Facebook used lapidary equipment page. It's like its own page. It's like a group that you have to join. Maybe you'll luck out. Maybe you'll find a used machine that's literally right down the road from you like I did and just completely luck out. Or you might have to drive to Cincinnati from Columbus 2 hours to save yourself a couple grand. I bought used. I bought that 1968 Highland Park B12 unit, and to this day I regret selling it. Even though I sold it to some amazing people, I regret selling it. I wish I would have kept it. I was in love with that machine, and it only had 5 wheels and a 1/2 horsepower motor. The thing I could, you know, I love that machine though. And it was used and it got me started and it taught me so much. And fine, it wasn't fancy with all the bells and whistles, but I literally worked my ass off to buy this machine. So it just kind of depends on what machine fits your budget and fits your life and what size, you know. I've talked to so many people who've owned a 6-inch machine and they always say, damn, I wish I would have bought an 8-inch machine right out of the gate. That's always the first regret. I wish I would have bought an 8-inch. So maybe you buy an 8-inch. Just go for it. I don't know what equipment to buy and what brand of wheels and what brand of backing to use and all the things, dopping methods. Like, it's a loaded bag. But that's one of the main questions I do get asked. What machine do I buy? And I always say the same thing. If you can, buy used. Because you may not love lapidary like you think you will. And don't go spending a ton of money on it until you really fall in love with it. It is hard work. Lapidary, I don't know how other people do it. Like, I sometimes see videos of course, I'm a production cutter. I'm not a hobbyist. This is my livelihood. Cutting rocks is my livelihood. I make money to live in this world by cutting rocks. So my view on cutting and speed at which I cut and output and the difference of what a machine does for someone who's a hobbyist is completely different than why I bought what I bought, you know? So that's another thing to keep in mind. There's hobbyists. There's really, really, really experienced, old-time, amazing cab cutters that'll only cut 1 cab a day. That's all they want to do. And then there's people like me who try to bust out absolutely as many cabs as they possibly can in a given amount of time to make money. So there's different needs, different machines, there's different ways of being a lapidary artist. And I just happen to be a production cutter. That doesn't mean I don't love it. I do. I love it with all my heart. Otherwise, I wouldn't be doing it. But I'm not a hobbyist. I don't do this for the pleasure of cutting rocks. I do this because I love it. I love cutting rocks and I make good money at it. And that's what I'm here to share. Okay, I think my microphone just arrived, so meow, meow, meow.